Hello everyone, welcome to Vic's Tarot Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning today to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't yet. And of course, if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading, you can book through my website or my email. It's both listed down below in the description box. Both links are over there. So today we're tapping into your person and we're just going to see what's coming through for them. What is really the honest truth about their situation? What is the honest truth about their thoughts and feelings? What's really going on? So a bit of an energetic check-in for them to see what really wants to come through for you guys. So we have 3 groups to pick from today. Group number 1 is going to be the Mindful card. It's also coming through with the keyword group think. So this is going to be group number 1's card. Then for group number 2 here we have the Wall and obstacles coming through. And for group number 3 here, we have the Me-Tox energy, which is repairing the body, mind, and spirit card. So Me-Tox, almost like a detox, but Me-Tox energy. So feel free to pause the video if you feel like you need time picking your group. You can also take this time while I'm talking. So if you're new to pick a card, how this usually works is that you allow yourself to tune into your heart and you allow yourself to be guided or drawn to a particular group, to a particular card that we have over here. You can also call in your person for guidance or for further assistance. You can allow your person's higher self to pick the group for you, so whatever you feel drawn to do, that is the best. If a particular group is already popping out to you, if a particular card is popping out to you, that means that you have messages in that card or in that group tarot reading for you. If more than one is drawing your attention, that means that you have messages in both groups. And if you're drawn to more, groups, if you're drawn to all 3, that means that you have messages in all 3. You can also pick for multiple people, for many different people that are on your mind, if you want to get a bit more insight into other people's thoughts, opinions right now, and what's going on with them at this time as well. So the timestamps are down below. Make sure to scroll down below, hop into your reading whenever you are ready, and pause the video at this time if you feel like you need a bit more time, and we'll see you all in your chosen groups. Hello, group number 1, welcome. If you have picked the Mindful card for your person for this tarot/oracle reading, this is going to be a reading for what's going on with them, what are their thoughts, feelings right now, what is the honest truth here. So we're doing a bit of an energetic check-in here. So with Mindful, there's a lot going on. Of course, we do have groupthink here. This is making me feel like this person has a lot of different things going on in their life at this time. They also feel like they are quite overwhelmed with their work situation, with their career, with their projects, whatever it is that they're working on that's taking up space and time throughout the day. I feel like they are quite overwhelmed by this at this time, or there's just like a lot of that happening at this time. Time is of the essence, is what is coming through here. So I do feel like there is something here that is drawing near, like a particular time frame or like a time in through which they have to do things, or a certain schedule is drawing near here. There does feel like a lot of things are on this person's mind at this time, and you're like a part of those things that are going on, but there's like a lot that has to be worked through here for them. So I do feel like your person might be just taking some time, let's say, away from your relationship right now to focus on other areas of their life here, because it definitely feels like a lot is going on here. There is something here that they feel like they still need to unlock within themselves. They feel like they don't understand a particular area of their lives very, very well. And that can have something to do with emotions and relationships. It can also have something to do with just the work in general, with managing the work and lifestyle dynamic in their lives. There is something here also about really listening to other people, because we do have groupthink here. So I feel like this person is really listening to other people at this time. Other people are influencing their decision making quite profoundly at this time. And with groupthink, I do feel like they're quite strongly influenced by certain people in their lives as well. With groupthink, another thing that's coming through is this sort of focus on society and what society sort of honors, or what society thinks is good and right and what society thinks is not good and right. So I do feel like here also a person might be choosing society and the safety of society rather than their own authentic way of being right now. So I do feel like that is something that they might be struggling as well. If that is something that, you know, you feel like is irrelevant to your connection, if this connection is something outside with the norms of society, or, you know, there's just something unusual, let's say, about it from the societal standpoint, your person might be struggling with that. Especially, you know, if you're a very strong connection, they might be struggling with the strength of this connection. They just feel like, you know, it's a lot to handle. They also might feel like this connection is a lot to handle. Like there are a lot of different things associated to it. There are a lot of different things coming up as a result of this connection happening or occurring within their lives. They're also connecting with their ancestral line right now. So connecting more to their ancestors, maybe spending more time with their family, with loved ones, maybe their grandparents, if they still have them, you know, that they might be connecting to that, or just connecting to that in general is what's coming through here. So we have the netcaster coming through next. Preparations come to fruition. There are things that are going to unfold for the two of you very, very quickly. I feel like this person in the near future is what I mean. This person feels like, yeah, things are coming to a close. We also have closing door completion here as your card. So with both of these, it just feels like things are around the corner. Like things are very chaotic right now, but around the corner there is that sort of bistro where things are calm and clear and where you guys can sort of chat and hang out. This energy that I'm picking up, it almost feels like, you know, you're walking down New York City and there's like this bustling of energy, people going places, people running around, everyone is in a hurry, everyone has their own agenda, everyone wants something. And it's like this person is walking down that street and being like, I have to find that space of calm and serenity, like an oasis within this chaotic city. And that is the place where they can just sit down and relax, like a little bistro energy. I don't know why, like it's How I Met Your Mother is coming through a lot here, when Marshall was sort of looking for a bistro with that very, very big, beautiful, wonderful burger. Just feels like, you know, this person is going through searching for things, and they just know where they have to go. They know how it's going to taste. They know how it's going to look. And they're just waiting for that, and they know it's just around the corner, you know, it's very near. So you guys coming together, you guys reconnecting, it's all right there, right? It's all right there. It's all connected to you. For some of you, if you're wondering if this is your group, I'm getting Charlotte Tilbury vibes from this C here, just with the way the closing door is written. I'm getting Charlotte Tilbury vibes. So, you know, if you're wondering if that resonates for you, like something that can be a sign for some of you, or just an indication that this is your group for some of you. So what else do we want? I want to get like a tarot out for you, but just curious what type of tarot wants to come through here. I feel like with this completion, what's coming through is also that this person is completing something in their lives right now, like a certain purpose, like certain desire that they had. They're completing that, and I feel like when they complete that, they're going to have more space for a relationship to come in. Like it just feels like they have to regroup, recenter particular things in their lives. And they just feel like their mind is really, you know, elsewhere at this time. It's not really within this relationship so much. Like you're still probably very strongly on their mind whenever they are not working or doing some of these things that they're focused on, some of these projects. But overall, it's, you know, it just feels like they're waiting for this to sort of pan out so that they can focus on aligning with you a bit more. Just put selenite there. So let's see, Spirit, what else? What else wants to come? Stand your ground. Yeah, this person is just, I feel like with stand your ground, they are being a little bit defensive. For some of you, they are using work to sort of stay away or not to deal with the uncertainty of this relationship or uncertainty of certain emotions that are coming up for them in regards to the relationship in general. So yeah, like even though they are busy and that is the reality of the situation, objectively speaking, this person is still using that as sort of leeway, as sort of that, you know, excuse almost to not move very quickly into a connection with you, or to not like create intimacy right now, because they are I just feel like a little bit uncertain how much they can handle. So it's not about you, it's about them, in the sense of they're unsure about themselves and their ability to handle certain situations, their ability to be able to handle the depth and the strength of this relationship, emotionally speaking. Like this person, they feel like they're not very good when it comes to their emotions. You know, they're not very emotionally fluent, so they're struggling a lot with certain things coming up for them, like certain triggers that might happen for them. They don't really know how to deal with it, so they sort of run away from that. But at the same time, they know that they're going to have to face it sooner or later. But right now, they're like standing their ground a little bit with the Seven of Wands here, being like, okay, I'm just going to stand here till the time comes. It just feels like with this card, it feels like, you know, the sun is coming closer to them. This energy, it almost feels like that energy from Melancholia, the movie, you know, when the planet or something type of meteor or something, just something is drawing closer and closer to Earth, and it's going to hit Earth sooner or later. So it's that type of completion and preparation that is happening here, you know, like a meteor or just something is drawing closer to Earth and it's going to align with Earth and it's going to kiss the Earth sooner or later. And yeah, I feel like your person is just standing their ground for as long as they can here. They might be resistant, of course, to some things happening just because of that emotional upheaval that they are experiencing. Just because they don't want to look at their emotions is what's coming through. We do have new beginnings here coming through and accelerated emotion. They do feel a lot of intensity within the relationship right now and towards you. This person feels a lot of intense emotions towards you, and they feel like they should or have to do some type of movement. So they're drawn and sort of urged by the universe to do movement, to do something, to shift. And I do feel like they're going to shift soon with this completion energy overall. Like the pressure does need to get stronger though. The pressure here with accelerated motion needs to be a bit stronger upon your person for them to like shift, because they're very set in their ways right now, set in the ways of how they're thinking, acting, feeling. But also we do have prosperity begins here, so they are still open towards a new manifestation and a new beginning, co-creating with you, meeting you, and deciding how you want to co-create this connection or what you want to bring here. So we have prosperity begins here, and preparations coming to fruition, which is overall a very optimistic energy. And it does feel like someone being like, okay, well, then I'm going to, almost like, you're trying to outrun or run away from your destiny, and then it's sort of meeting you in every road. And this person like, okay, then I'm going to, because they're done running away, or then they're done going the other way here. We have the universe here. Yeah, like this is coming to full completion very soon. The universe, the world is the last card in the Major Arcana Tarot, which means, this coming full circle, this coming to the end very soon. There is fulfillment here at the end for both of you. There is joy here. You're going to see each other and really encounter each other in quite a spectacular way. It might be intense. I feel like you guys might just run into each other. And I feel like you're both going to be very surprised at this occurrence, but I feel like this occurrence is nonetheless going to create a process that is going to just contribute to a lot of changes happening within the relationship moving forward. Right? And everything that you're working through or dealing with right now, it's like a preparation for that new change, for that new beginning. Yeah, it just feels like this is having something to do with you traveling or just going outside of your usual routine. I feel like you're both going to be guided very soon to just go out of your usual routine, and then as you're doing that, as you're doing new things, as you're aligning with new things, you are going to be connected. You're going to be drawn together, almost like two magnets, and you're going to interact, and you're just going to be face to face, and you're both going to be like a little bit shocked that you're seeing the other person there. But I feel like this is going to put energy in motion for the future, for the two of you to manifest something new here, to begin something new. And suffering in silence, so any type of worry, any type of difficulty is going to end as a result of that. I feel like any trauma, any like strong triggers, or just any anxiety, worry is going to be a part of the past that we have been dealing with after this takes place. So I want to put the cards here. Let's just get a couple of more, maybe one or two more cards, please, Spirit, for group number 1. Anything else? We have base chakra coming through. It's like in reverse, so I do feel like here still your person does feel a little bit out of whack. They don't feel very grounded. They don't feel like they're very present in their body and very present in the reality of the situation. Especially relationship wise, there's this feeling here of being just in a state of anxiety right now. As I said, this is going to shift after you guys interact next time. And with base chakra, it's just that lack of, as said, being in reality of the situation, of the relationship. They might be just having anxiety about things that are not even related to you. This does feel like that. Like they have anxiety about things that are not really the case for the two of you within this relationship, but might be like different residues from previous relationships. And possibly, childhood as well, as that does have a huge impact on our situations with people and our triggers in general. So this person might be dealing with their shadows right now. They here are dealing with their past shadows and projecting those shadows onto your relationship, whilst your relationship is not really about that at all. It's just about, clearing that. But your person is not in reality, not in like an objective reality, not in a detached reality where they could look at this. They're also using work and just the outside world as a way to run away from the internal world, which is this card. So it's difficult for them to come to the reality and to understand this situation in the way that I've just described to you, because there's so much in this groupthink energy. We do have trapped in fear here, trapped in oneself, basically. The Eight of Swords is like literally an energy of someone who is trapped within themselves, who is creating their own fear, their own anxiety, their own worry. And we have transformation on the bottom, which is the Death card coming through. So transformation is going to happen in the future. Here, your person is going to undergo profound transformation. But right now, they are like literally closing themselves in a prison. They're literally just, going into a prison, closing the door, like closing it, and then throwing the key away or eating the key. That's how they are acting right now. But they're not aware of this because they're not in reality of what's really going on with them. They're just running away from triggers of the past, like they're running away from their demons of the past here. And I feel like this is, Spirit wants to say here is that this was a pattern and is a pattern of your person. This is how they are in relationships, that when things get a little bit difficult or out of whack, they tend to run away or they tend to retreat. And this is like a repetitive cycle for your person with the universe coming through. This is something that they've been doing constantly and always. But I feel like with you, what Spirit wants to do is they want to put you guys together because you both have healing energies for each other. They want to put you together so that they can transform this and they don't make the same repetitive cycle over and over again, that they sort of shift this pattern of behaving in their lives. All right, so that's the reality for them. For you, it is something else that this person is giving you. So they're giving you, I feel like, a deeper attunement to yourself overall, like a blessing of understanding yourself better on an emotional level, understanding your triggers better on an emotional level, possibly also understanding any abandonment wounds better. So it's also about you understanding and seeing deeper into your own past and understanding where certain triggers or certain pain comes from, or certain resistance, where that comes from as well. So let's get a couple of cards for you. We have the Fool. So the Fool coming in, new beginning again. You guys are full of new beginning energy. New beginnings with trust, with spontaneity coming in. The Fool here is also like the energy of this is just going to be something that happens in the future. Like a certain occurrence here is going to happen very spontaneously that's going to create this new beginning for the two of you. We do have like 3 cards already pointing towards that, and also the universe is pointing towards that energy as well, towards a certain shift and trust, and just being like, okay, I'm going to go that way now. And that goes for both of you. That is your person's energy and also your energy. And on some level, I do feel like on a deeper, more spiritual level, this person is ready to transform. Like their higher self is definitely ready to go, to transform and to shift. I feel like the lower, more sedimented energies or just more substantial energies are still calling towards this resistance. And I do feel like this is going to find safety soon and it's going to shift. So what else is going on here, Spirit? We do have here also the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, I feel like timing is playing a part here, but also destiny and the flow of other events, how other things are unfolding in your life and in your person's life, that is also strongly playing a role at this time. So it's not just about aligning the two of you, it's also about aligning the other people in your life, so the adjacent connections in your lives, and making you ready for the next step. This is a powerful connection, and this is a powerful, just duo, because it talks about really strong, spontaneous new beginnings coming in that are going to completely align the two of you to your destiny, to where you need to be, to where you should go, and to the wheel of your life as well, to your purpose as well, to sort of co-create something deeper in this lifetime with each other, and to also shift the line of focus that you have been on up until now. So you're both really guided here to shift the life that you have been living towards something that is in deeper alignment with the life that you want to be living. It's like a profound call to action, and to not be a coward whilst moving forward in life. This is a call towards being very courageous in how you step up in life, and that again goes for both of you. You're strongly mirroring each other here. So let's see what else, Spirit. We also do have the Ace of Wands coming through reversed. There might be a little bit less passion in the future. Yeah, like the passion is going to turn inwards, or just this passionate transformation, this is going to be turned inwards towards your internal life, and it's not going to be so strongly directed outwards towards your person. So, if you have up until now been experiencing a strong desire for them, strong lust for them, strong need to be together with them, this is going to shift, and it's going to turn inwards, almost like a wheel. The wheel is going to turn inwards. The wheel is going to shift how it's turning, and I feel like this is going to create a powerful transformation inside for both of you. So that's on the horizon here for the future. Anything else, Spirit? This is again for both of you. So these energies that are coming through here, this is what is coming through for both of you. And this transformation that we have just talked about here, this is going to allow you both to move forward with one another. You might become aware of certain truths about yourself that you have been holding, and your person is going to too. I do feel like you're going to be strongly mirroring each other's energies after you meet, or as you meet, you're going to be strongly mirroring each other's energies. This is going to turn you inward, so you're both going to start wondering about each other, and then you're going to meet in the future. Not meet in the future, but sort of be ready to co-create on a much greater scale with each other in the future. It's like, up until now, you are both a little bit like inside of yourself, you're both a little bit resistant. Things aren't really running as smoothly, but then something happens. It's almost like a, Spirit is aligning you. You're facing each other here. And then as this creates like transformation for both of you, so both of you sort of start going inwards and shifting and spinning. And that allows the two of you to like come together in like almost like this puzzle piece energy, like this aligned closeness with the Knight of Wands. Like you're both able to present this passion that is now authentically coming through from your being, and is not confronted or not held back by resistance coming from fear or from trauma or difficulty, but it's like aligned with your path forward, with the fate of this relationship, with where you want it to go. And it's a deeper alignment with the higher self energies as well. So that's coming through here. We do have the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck reversed. So both of you are literally opening up in the future more towards each other, trusting each other more, trusting yourselves more as well, because trusting the other person is also, if you're struggling with trusting the other person, that is an indication that you're not trusting yourself in some way as well. So again, there's huge mirroring energy here. You guys, this group really, you need to consider, how is this person your mirror? And whatever you're feeling towards them, how is that a mirror of how you are acting towards yourself in certain situations? because like, even though we don't have, you know, the death card so strongly represented and all that, it feels like this is really someone who is calling you to deeply look in your life or look at your life. We have strong fire energy. Here's a strong energy of transformation and quick movement and a lot of intensity. So yeah, this connection overall is very intense for both of you. And Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is coming through predominantly for both of you. And just, yeah, a lot of fire energy here and here. We do have some thoughts creeping in as well. And of course, you know, positive grounding energy coming in as well. So anything else here, Spirit? Let's just quickly align you with some guidance here. So what is some guidance for the future for group number 1, please, Spirit? What is some guidance for the future here? We have victory. All right, so don't worry, you're going to be victorious, basically. You're going to align yourself with victory. You don't even have to worry, you know, what you do. Focus on yourself, focus on your self-loving exercises, whatever that means for you, whatever is self-loving to you, self-caring towards yourself. If you focus on that, you're ultimately going to align yourself with victory. Wherever you go, if you focus on joy, if you follow your joy at this time, you're going to align yourself with victory. Like, there's no other way. Like, you are already a queen, you're already a king, you're already everything that you need to be. You just need to align yourself fully with that state. And through that state, you're going to align closely with your person, or more closely with your person. So Aries energy coming through here as well, still strongly fire energy. On the bottom here, we have continuance. So yeah, if you've been worrying about this relationship not going anywhere, continuance and forward movement is just around the corner. Remember that corner of the New York, where you really find your peaceful place with another person. So continuance, the apple energy, this is going places, don't worry. We also do have Capricorn energy coming through here. And this person does have affection for you. So, you know, if you've been doubting them, if you've been doubting this person, remember that they do feel care for you. You know, even if they are struggling and showing it, or just, you know, bad at showing this, or bad at communicating this person does care about you. When you guys come together, if you are intending to engage in physical relations in any way, be mindful about pregnancy. If you don't want to be pregnant, use protection, because we do have fertility here with watermelon as well. Leo energy, so strong sort of drama coming in, or strong connection, strong shine of love really coming in for both of you. And when I say drama, I don't mean drama in a bad way. Drama in that sort of upheaval of life in your life. Upheaval of fire, upheaval of affection, upheaval of just victory, of really, you know, standing tall and being happy and being fulfilled in life and being playful. With Leo, you know, Leo is that playful joy energy. And that's what I mean when I say drama. I don't mean drama in the sense of things being dramatic or difficult. Things are going to be dramatic, but like in a positive, fulfilling, playful, optimistic way. So that's what's coming through here. We also do have Taurus energy, Capricorn, as said before. This is your guidance. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, it's such a pleasure to connect to you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with someone that you love. Help spread the joy. And what else? Yeah, if you want to book a personal tarot reading, you can book through my website or my email. It's all listed below. And also, if you want to connect to 18 plus readings, if you're interested in more mature readings or questions about your person and where they are currently at in that dimension of life, you can check out Patreon. The Patreon link is also below. Thank you for tuning in. Sending you all my love as always, and see you soon in the next video. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 2, welcome. If you have picked the wall energy or obstacles, this is going to be your reading today for what's going on with your person. Really here we're going to tap into their energy. Going to see what's going on, what are thoughts, feelings, what is the future here. Just any type of message that wants to come through is really welcome to come through. So we have the wall, obstacles. Obviously, with this card coming through, yes, this person is really dealing with a lot of obstacles in their life right now. And these feel like some of them are external, but the external obstacles aren't as big as the internal obstacles here. Because I'm tapping into this, the feeling of the card. It just feels like there are a lot of tiny little internal obstacles here, but they're like maybe two bigger obstacles, but those don't feel like they are really in the way of this relationship as strongly. So there are obstacles here. There are obviously things keeping you from each other, external and internal things from this person's internal processing, emotions, emotional intelligence, their situation in life, physical situation in life could be keeping you away, maybe some health stuff as well. We're going to see what else wants to come through here. Right, so we have dream thief, refusal of the call here. Your person is refusing the call of this relationship. Your person is refusing the call of their intuition. They are refusing to be open and ready to move forward with you, or to have something here to learn from this relationship. They're quite frankly being like, no, don't want to. The sounds in the background are my cat. She's cleaning herself and she just yawned very loudly. Anyway, the dream thief energy, refusal of the call. It's like you have been brought together with a specific intention behind. You know, you guys meeting each other, feeling this strong a pull, this strong connection towards each other. You were supposed to use this to your advantage. Use this to grow, use this to transform, use this to grow about yourself. That's like a universal intention behind the two of you meeting. This also does feel like it was a contract before you guys came down on this earth to meet and to initiate this process, initiate this growth within each other, and to potentially start something more together as well, possibly start a new romantic track together. But it's not necessary, you know, that is not necessary. It's not really written in the contract. The contract was all about invoking a certain profound transformation here. What your person is refusing here, they're refusing to go on this path of transformation because they feel like they're having to protect themselves. Dragon's Hoard is coming through as your last card. The Dragon's Hoard energy here feels so strongly like the Four of Pentacles card, like protecting the future, also that energy of protection. But the energy of protecting the future here, it doesn't feel like it's from a state of trusting the future, from a state of surrendering to the unfolding, from the state of serenity and peace and love. This is the state of protection from that sort of stance of lack, from the stance of I don't have enough, or from the stance of things are going to be worse in the future, or just this disconnection, this is going to lead me towards a bad path. It's that type of thinking I feel like that your person is in right now. Like they're not trusting this relationship to bring them to a place of well-being. Yeah. They might just be protecting something about themselves, like maybe protecting their state, protecting their money, whatever they feel like they need to protect their family. If this person does have, you know, another relationship, if you know, this is a third party for some of you, or this person is involved with someone else. For some of you, they might even have a family or have children. This definitely, you know, just feels like they're protecting the family, protecting their children, because they feel like this situation or you could lead them away or tempt them away from their family. So I feel like they're just afraid. They're deeply afraid of what they might do. Again, when I'm reading this energy, I don't want you to in any way internalize this as something that you have to deal with. This is your person's problem. This is their energy to fix. You guys are doing fine. You guys are searching for awareness. So just the mere fact that you're here on this tarot reading, you guys are using the call to better yourself. Just the fact that you're also drawn to, listen to this group. You are shadow workers, and you don't feel as much resistance towards shifting yourself to transforming and courageously stepping up forward into this path and sort of meeting the call of the universe, meeting your fate, meeting your destiny, and just getting to be a better person, aligning with your higher self, ascending, etc. So that's one end of the spectrum here. Your person is on the other end. Yeah. And they're calling you, to be quite frank, I know you guys are shadow workers, so this person is literally calling you to see your own refusal of the call within yourself. So there is an aspect of you that is a direct match to your person's refusal of the call, and that is why this refusal of the call within your person's energy is manifesting to such a strong, profound extent. Also with the wall here, there is an obstacle here in this space of you guys are not seeing your own blind spot of a part of you. Maybe it's a small little part of you that is refusing the call, but I feel like that part of you needs to be looked at this time. And that's just like spiritual guidance that I can give you at this time, because this is what Spirit is really calling you to look at. The part of you that is refusing the call, that doesn't want to go forward with this person, that is scared, that wants to protect yourself, your future, your well-being in some sense from the transformation that could take place as a result of getting closer with the person that is on your mind. So you are invited to see your own blind spots and recognize the parts of yourself that you have disowned or denied within yourself, because you are all, very aligned with the spiritual path. So you might be sort of bulldozing a part of you that's like, no, I don't want to do that in my life. So you need to gain deeper intimacy with that part of you. And I feel like that's going to allow your person easily to shift as well. You're going to see your person shift as you work on this aspect of yourself. But you just need to become aware and create intimacy. And what I mean by intimacy is to see into, to understand fully that part of yourself. Intimacy can be broken down by into me, see. So see into that part of yourself can create connection with that part of yourself, a profound, deep understanding that with the part that does not want to deal with any spiritual stuff, the part of you that's like, I don't want to deal with this person, I'm done with this person. For some of you, it could be more on the surface. For others of you, you could do some more digging. But there is a part of you internally that needs to be looked at, because it has certain truths to uncover and it needs to be integrated. And that is going to make your person, like literally, it's going to create shifts in your person as well. Because this person is a profound mirror to you. You are a profound mirror to them. And I feel like they don't want to be so much in connection with you because you call them into action. And they are in this energy of refusal of the call overall. So let's see what else wants to show up here. What does the tarot want to say? Transformation. Immediately transformation coming through the death energy. Obviously you're both undergoing a profound shift, letting go of certain things that no longer serve, aligning yourself with what is meaningful, what is necessary. Seeing your life from different point of view in the future as well. Your person currently is, resisting this strongly while you are on the road forward. So let's see, what else is the obstacle here, Spirit? Rest and rejuvenation. Thinking a lot, overthinking things, thinking a lot about the past, thinking about what used to be. Your person is currently very set on how things used to be between the two of you, and they're not seeing the fact that things could be different or that things can have the potential, why did I say that like that? Have the potential of moving towards a better way of interacting with one another. Like you're both growing, you're both developing yourself, but I feel like your person is still thinking in their mind of someone who you used to be, and they have sort of not updated their software of you. They've not updated the system with a new you, because you have grown a lot in the past. How much time you haven't seen each other or haven't fully interacted profoundly. I feel like your person just needs to get to know the new you, or the you know, the different you, the who you are right now, because I feel like they're running their ideas and their fantasies on the old you here at this time. And they're just thinking a lot. With the Four of Swords, this is like the rest and rejuvenation, where you're, you know, just thinking back on things a lot. So it's just that energy of not living but thinking too much, really. So let's see what else is going on with them. Anything about their thoughts and feelings right now, Spirit. So we have love begins. They're ready to start more with you. But what's the obstacle here? Why is there love begins here, Spirit, but then there's the obstacle, the waiting game? Wow. So yeah, there's this feeling of, wow, not being able to have their hand or their fingers, their touch in all these places. I feel like this person is being called in many different areas in their life to sort of contribute their presence, physical presence, their financial status, for example, as well, and their health might be just, or might have been deteriorating, and they are working towards being more healthy at this time. They are currently on a waiting game. Yeah, this just feels like the Two of Wands is this. This feels like they are waiting for things to get better for themselves at this time. Because they feel like financially, or in the physical world in general, whether it's finances, health, their energetic space or stance in the physical in general, maybe just stuff that's been happening, things that they have to deal with in the physical. It's just a lot right now, and I feel like it's going to differ, you know, with your situation, with your person, what this is going to be here, but just feels like it's a lot of different things that they have to deal with in the physical world. Maybe they have to take care of different people as well, but they're playing a waiting game here. They're waiting for things to sort of pan out. But we do have love begins here, so they are ultimately, deep down, they are ready to have more love here. They're ready to start on more journeys with you. The Ace of Cups here is like the beginning of something new, it's a beginning of a new journey, a new romantic love journey. And with this card, they also do feel like a lot of like spiritual connection, a strong spiritual connection with you. And they want to co-create here, you know, two people creating a stream together. They want to co-create with you. They want to build with you. I'm hearing they're just afraid. So it's like that energy, I'm just afraid of what is going to be. They're afraid of the outcome. They're afraid of where this potentially can lead if they open themselves up and if they allow the love to flow between the two of you. They're afraid where this is going to lead. Anything else about the obstacles when it comes to love, Spirit, please, about this person? What are they afraid of? Yeah, just obstacles and challenges outside and inside of themselves. They're afraid of all the obstacles and challenges, both internal and external, they're going to have to face as a result of aligning with you, even though they do deeply want this. We have truth, we have truth, we have patience, we have emotional withdrawal in reversed. Wow, beautiful. So we have here just judgment, the number 20, major arcana. So this is about profound transformation again. So again, profound transformation. Your person feels like they need to profoundly transform to be able to align with you and to create love, begin this love journey with you. With truth, they feel like they need to tell you the truth. In moderation is what's coming through, because we also do have a Sagittarius energy here, with temperance. So it's like in moderation, we need to speak about our relationship, speak about the truth of this connection, speak of what it means for us. That's literally like your person's thinking at this time. Have patience with each other, allow this to grow, allow this to process through. I feel like this tarot reading is already very, very healing for this relationship. But yeah, like truth, aligning with the higher self for both of you is a process here. And as you're aligning with your higher self, you're by nature going to be aligning more closely with each other. And I feel like these obstacles and challenges that you're maybe aware of, or just that your person is also very deeply aware of, they're not going to be so big or so bombastic after you've talked to one another. With emotional withdrawal reversed, your person wants to return to you. They want to come back into your life. They want to be more deeply ingrained, interconnected with you. So that's like really a fact here, that they want to come back. They're still trapped in fear a little bit here. If you also were called to group number 1, maybe it would be good for you to listen like to a part of group number 1 as well, as it resonates, because we also did have a bit of that energy, a bit of this energy in group number 1 as well. So anything else, Spirit? Just going to shuffle. They told me to stop. Yeah. So foundation and achievement is on the bottom. I do want to bring something more in life here. What we have passion ignites here. They don't want things to be too quick, too transformative. They want to take things slow, with patience, with softness, slowness. They want to just slowly build a foundation moving forward with you guys, is what I'm feeling here. Yeah. Let's see what else wants to come through. So we're going to take a look at another tarot deck very, very quickly, and then we're going to also go into the guidance for you with the Green Witch Oracle. So let's see what wants to come through here. Any further clarifications, please, Spirit? So we have the Six of Cups. Wow, incredibly beautiful Six of Cups energy. Here this talks about feeling at peace with you, feeling at home with the world, feeling happy with you, completely like surrendered. They feel a sense of home with you. They feel a deep closeness with you as well here. Yeah. Just this deep, strong connection, deep interaction with you that they feel like they want to co-create. And this is like the most pristine, the most primordial aspect of them. Like they feel like they have known you for ages, quite literally, with the Six of Cups. They might even feel like you guys are soulmates, like kindred souls, but do you feel like home to them? And that aligns deeply because you guys have known each other before, like your souls know each other very, very deeply here. So let's see what else wants to come through for you guys. Let's see what else for group number 2, please, Spirit. What else wants to come through? So, okay. This is a bit confusing. So we have here the Four of Wands. We also do have the Eight of Wands reverse. Just checking if we have any more cards. Flip through. All right. So your person here, they want, again, a stable foundation with you guys. That's what they want to manifest. They want to come together with you. They want overall more stability within the relationship between two of you. Want more intimacy as well. So they want more of that. Overall, more stability. I feel like more stability when it comes to how passionate they are towards you, or how much passion they feel overall within the relationship. They want it to sort of be counteracted with stability. The same goes for the Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands is like the opposite here of intensity, moving towards something with intensity and having like really strong, intense feelings for someone else. They want rather to go towards you more patiently, with gentleness, cultivating a certain harmony between the two of you that is coming from a state of patience, a state of waiting, and that slow movement forward. Actually, these two cards do talk a lot about like pentacle energy, slow movement forward, slow, stable, grounded movement towards something. We also do have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. The Page of Cups here definitely speaks of that very lovely trust here. A lot of love, cultivating again intimacy, being more emotionally open with one another is what this one also talks about. And also overall, trusting the other person, trusting that the other person is going to tell you the truth, and offering love to them. That's what your person wants. They want to sort of ground themselves in that energy, and they want to come back to you, even though there's a lot of other stuff that this person is facing as well. Right now, anything else here? We do have the World coming through reverse, so I do feel like this person is overall really, yo cards. They're really struggling with breaking away from their habits or their habitual way of behaving within relationships, but they do want to start anew. And as I said before, we have here the Knight of Pentacles coming through. The Knight of Pentacles does talk about, that slow, patient movement forward towards something that you really want to see, towards a relationship that you want to cultivate. So that's what's coming through here with the Knight, as well as a confirmation of what we have saw before with these wand energies. And yeah, like they do feel quite romantic overall. Like when we sort of move above or move through this refusal of the call, obstacles, protection of themselves, this person has a lot of love to give, a lot of happiness, a lot of romanticism as well. So let's see now, what's the guidance for you guys? Obviously, in terms of energy, here we do have Sagittarius coming through, Scorpio. We have Cancer, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, yes. But we also do have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus coming through. So let's see what else. What's the guidance overall for group number 2 right now? Please, Spirit, what is the guidance here for group number 2 in regards to this person at this time? Let's see what wants to come through for you. We have wholeness. This energy is about cultivating your own wholeness, your internal wholeness. That internal wholeness is going to allow you to sort of move more closely to your person as well. With the Aquarius symbol here, just feels like you're parallel to each other and you're going to get closer together. It's like these lines are going to start interacting soon, but the time is to focus on yourself. It's to focus on your wholeness and to not search for what it is that you're lacking in someone else. If you're, for example, if I give just a blatant example here about, for example, boundaries. If you're struggling with boundaries, and the usual thing is going to be that you're going to be really drawn or attracted to people who have good boundaries. But if you engage with them and go into the relationship almost like, I'm going to learn about boundaries with this person. Yes, you are going to learn about boundaries, but you're going to learn about their boundaries, all right, not your own. So this is why it's important to focus on yourself. Because if you want to learn about boundaries from someone else, you're going to learn about their boundaries, which are not your boundaries, and it's usually, not going to lead you anywhere closer to the understanding of yourself. So that's just where wholeness comes in, to make yourself a priority right now and make your personal venture and self-awareness the priority right now. Try to understand yourself from books, by reading books as well. With the Aquarius energy, the focus here should be also intellectual development. So reading more books, listening to more podcasts, sort of getting yourself out there intellectually and sort of spreading those roots of knowledge. We also do have ritual coming through. So your guidance here also is to make yourself a better routine. Structure your day better according to what you need, according to what you know you should be doing or you want to do. Sort of organizing your day and making your time more sort of full, more whole. To also focus on your spiritual, mental well-being, sort of trying to make the day more sort of wholesome is what's coming through here. But bringing in more playfulness as well throughout the day, more creativity, and the importance of morning rituals and morning, just a morning routine and a night routine, because the night routine is important to the morning routine, is coming through here. I feel like you guys should probably work on that. Spirit is literally calling you towards yourself, calling your attention away from this person and focusing on your own life. Basically, with these two cards, this is like really it. Focusing on your emotional well-being with the water over here, the water symbol, and focusing on becoming more grounded within the physical reality with the earth symbol over here. Just grounding yourself further into the reality of what life you really want to be living and starting in that direction. All right, so this is what's coming through here. This is going to allow you to move closer to the person because you're going to be more self-loving towards yourself, and that's going to create shifts within themselves as well, right? So don't worry if you're not putting awareness necessarily on them and you're taking it on yourself. That is where it should be. Your person is going to come around in no time, right? So thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. I always love to connect with you guys so very much. In case you want to book a personal tarot reading, you guys can book a personal tarot reading through my website or my email address. The links are down below. And if you want to connect to 18 plus tarot readings, mature readings, and messages, make sure to check out Patreon as well. The link to the Patreon channel is down below. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 3, welcome. If you have picked this card called Me-Tox, this is going to be a reading today for what's going on with your person, what are their thoughts, feelings, and any other messages that really want to be shared with you at this time. So we have the Me-Tox coming through here, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. I feel like your person here quite literally is saying that they're cutting off things that are not fully aligned with peace, with love, with blessings in their life. It's almost like they're putting everything on the side and just focusing on themselves here. This is a profound energy of like fully like cutting themselves away from everybody else to focus on their self-love, self-care. This type of energy definitely just feels like that. I feel like this person, if they have cut you off, if they're not communicating with you at this time, they're just predominantly focused on themselves right now. They're focusing on their well-being, their body, mind, soul alignment. They're just pampering themselves, and just relaxing. All they're interested in is really just relaxing and not dealing with anything stressful, anything dramatic, or anything difficult in any way, or anything that would just call them towards too much action. This person just feels like incredibly passive at the moment, letting go, and it's all going to come to me when it comes to me. That type of energy. So Me-Tox energy, focusing on me, focusing on their well-being, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual well-being. We have gestation period coming through for you guys as well. Winter's dream, gestation period. So literally going offline of the market, hermit zone, literally, it's just focusing on themselves, hibernating right now as well. You do also what we also do have is the fortune's wheel, which is coming to us, which is like a knowing of everything in its right time, luck and right timing. So what this person wants to tell you is that everything is going to come to the two of you in the right time, and it's not necessary to push in a particular direction, that you guys can just let go. I feel like this is this person's message to you today. Like, just chill out, let go, focus on yourself and your well-being, and it's all going to work out in the best way. With the Me-Tox, another thing that's coming through here is that this person is possibly purging away certain elements of themselves which they're not really happy with. So Me-Tox, it's almost like I'm going to detox the part of myself, or the parts of myself that I don't fully align myself with anymore. So almost like getting themselves into a better routine, making more structure in their lives, doing things that may bring them happiness, and sort of cutting away things that don't bring them happiness so much anymore. And I feel like they're deeply reflective at this time, maybe not like consciously, actively figuring things out, but with this winter's dream, it's almost like we're chilling, we're figuring things out, we are vibing. So this person is more like following the vibes right now, following the energy. Where do they feel good? Where do they not feel good? So they're just sort of following that. And what they're saying is it's nothing personal if they haven't called you back or texted you back right now. They're just wanting to align themselves more with peacefulness, lack of intensity right now, and just sort of smooth sailing. It's almost like they're simplifying their life to a T right now. And they're saying it's all going to come in the right time. I'm going to come back, we're going to see each other again. This is not the end. But they're still taking their time. They just need this time to process certain things, to focus on themselves, to come through a better person in the future. Spirit is also wanting to come through to tell you that this person is literally aligning with the highest version of themselves right now, the version that you are wanting them to be manifested as. So give them time to manifest into your reality as the person that they want, that you want them to be, That's literally what's coming through here. Luck and right timing. Luck is on your side, right timing is on your side. You just need to allow the process to take place. Of course, you can get your manifestation sooner, but, just do your work as well, is what Spirit is saying here. Do your work in terms of letting go, or whatever it is that you're focused on. But yeah, that's literally what it is. Like this person aligning more with who they're meant to be for yourself, who you always saw them as, in their best expression for you. Right? So, Spirit, please, what wants to come through here for group number 3? What's their person wanting to say? What's the honest truth about their thoughts and feelings here? We have accelerated motion in reverse. So yeah, definitely just taking the foot off the gas, basically, just sort of smooth sailing, cruising. We're not aligning with intensity right now, but we're aligning with peace, well-being, and gentleness. We also have rest and rejuvenation coming through here reversed. With rest and rejuvenation coming through reversed, I feel like this person has hit a certain burnout. So maybe this was in your relationship, or this was in their general life, in like in general throughout the life. They have hit a certain burnout and they need to recuperate. They need to just pull back the energy towards themselves, and they need to start figuring things out from this place of stillness and simplicity. So they might have pulled back their energy from you here, and I want to tell you that it's nothing serious, it's nothing personal. It's just literally them feeling burnt out and needing to recuperate, needing to sort of, recharge the batteries. This burnout could have been anything though. It could have been emotional burnout. Could have been the amount of intensity within your relationship as well that has led towards this. So you're going to sort of know intuitively what this burnout was for your person. Maybe if they have been, working out a lot physically, for example, it could be that. It could be also, health sort of striking a chord. It could also be, like the amount of work this person has in their job. Whatever it is, maybe two of those or three of those things could align as well. It's just going to be burnout in general. If you guys have been having fights or something like that, then it's also going to be that energy. So we also do have the Two of Swords coming through reversed. This to me talks about this person coming to a clear mind. So they are aligning currently more with clear thinking. They're not so confused anymore. They're not so confused by all the different options or all the different possibilities that are in store of them, but they're really choosing very powerfully the one thing or two things that really bring them a lot of happiness right now, and they're choosing to align themselves with those things in their life. So this whole reading, this is really going to be very much about what this person is choosing for themselves. This energy overall that we have here is this person wholly focused on themselves right now, not really focused on your relationship right now. This feels like I need to take my time off, my energy off the relationship, allow the relationship to be there, but I need to take it off and put it on me, and trust that the relationship is going to be there when I come back of this Me-Tox, It's almost like they're going into rehab to focus on themselves. All these three cards also talk about that. And they're going to come back, and then they're going to start to sort of work on your relationship again. But I feel like right now this person is in that state where they feel like they really need to work on themselves. So anything else here that they want to say to you, Spirit? We have trapped in fear reverse. So they're trying to break away from their fears, from the fears that they have always been dealing with, from any just difficulty holding themselves back from love, from abundance in their life. I feel like they're just working on that. All three of these cards, are mental energy. So I feel like a lot of mental energy is swirling around your person. They are thinking a lot here. They are aligning with their higher self. We have the High Priestess energy coming through. With the High Priestess, this person is being very private at the moment. We might even say for some of you, they're being a little bit secretive. Keeping things to themselves, keeping any intuition, any knowledge to themselves right now, and sort of being deeply reflective, deeply engaged in whatever it is that they're dealing with, whatever it is that they're working on. They're just deeply in their own world, aligning themselves with their own internal sacred knowledge and their own intuition. And they're just listening more to that intuition right now as well, sort of aligning more with psychic awareness possibly for some of you as well. This person is just really diving into themselves, really, and also deeply aligning with the higher self as well. The more you work towards self-love, it's going to align you more closely with your higher self energy. So that's what they're doing right now. This is for the highest good of everybody, also the highest good of your relationship. So let's see, Spirit, what else here? We do have temptation. So that Me-Tox also has to do with, you know, certain temptations that they want to get rid of, certain insecurities that they want to get rid of with the devil energy here. So I feel like this person was not fully satisfied with how they were coming across. They were not fully satisfied by their actions, by the person that they were towards you, possibly here as well. They just were not feeling good about who they were overall in life. So they have decided to shift the game and start working on themselves here, and that is precisely what they're doing. Aligning with the higher self, but also looking at the shadow, also looking at their insecurities, also looking at their temptations and working through those temptations right now to just try to be a better person overall, and to also be able to come through, you know, a better person within the relationship ultimately. So let's see, anything else here, Spirit, as a last card. New beginnings. New beginnings are on the horizon here. It's what Spirit is saying. So the full energy, the full card. Trust, aligning with your intuition, more spontaneity is coming in. So as this person, you know, enters from winter towards spring, just metaphorically speaking, they are going to align more with spontaneity. They might be more spontaneous, come into your life as a more spontaneous person. At this time, they are working through any discontent, internal emotional discontent, and possibly boredom, lack of gratitude towards their life at this moment. They're trying to look at things from the bigger picture perspective, but the Hanged Man, they are also, I feel like, being suspended in air a little bit. So they're moving through an energy of suspension right now. Sort of being cut away, looking at things from different perspectives. Just really strong focus on themselves here. And it's necessary. For this person, it is absolutely necessary to take a good hard look at themselves within this relationship, but also in their personal lives, how they are towards themselves, how they treat the people around them, you know, all of that. I feel like they're just deep in it, not just with you, but like with other people as well in their lives, because this is impacting you definitely, but it's also impacting everybody else that is connected or has a certain connection, whatever that connection may be, with your person here. But the good news is they're finding clarity, they're aligning with the higher self, they're still dealing with a couple of temptations here, but they're ready to turn a new leaf here and to align more with their heart and more with their self-love, which is also going to mean that they're coming through more self-lovingly towards you in the future, you know, more lovingly towards you in the future. But yeah, like right now, this is just the period of this person being no contact or just weird in general with their contact, with how they're maybe connecting to you. So they might have led you a bit confused. They might have, you know, left you confused with their actions. Maybe they also haven't followed up fully on some things that they've promised. Because I'm getting that for some of you, like maybe you expected something from this person and they said yes to it, but then they didn't deliver or they didn't follow up on what they said yes to, and you sort of feel duped. Some of you feel like that, I feel like, with this person. And it's just like something has hit them here that they needed to retreat, recharge, and rejuvenate themselves, sort of fill their own batteries. Could be something in their personal life or just something coming from the surface, from the bottom to the surface is what I want to say. So let's see what else. Spirit, for group number 3, please. For this person, we have justice. For some of you, this person could be dealing with certain legal matters at this time, trying to bring more harmony, equality into their relationship. They might be also dealing with law in a certain sense. Maybe they've done something, not something strong or big, but maybe, you know, a small thing that they need to deal with still, and that is taking a lot of their energy, or that has been the initiator, the beginning, the spark that sort of led to all this unfolding for them. They're overall trying to approach you in a diplomatic, heartfelt manner here with justice. We do have Libra energy here as well, which is just like that, you know, happy, calm, bubbly energy a little bit, but overall it is wanting to make everything right and make everything equal between the two of you and come through correctly and communicate whatever needs to be communicated. So I do feel like your person is really thinking about you and thinking that they do have to communicate to you about the things that have maybe been spoken or done, especially if you have felt like there was an injustice that has happened to you. I feel like you are definitely in the back of this person's mind here, and they're thinking of you. They're thinking of having to communicate to you. So let's see what else we have. What do we have here? We have the devil energy coming through. So yeah, even more temptation. You're attempting presence to this person. So maybe that's something that they've also been dealing with, you know, the type of addiction that they might have been feeling towards you, especially more sexual addiction. They might have been very drawn in by you, and it could have led to some unfolding in their lives, maybe some breaking down of certain relationships even. But you're strongly on this person's mind. You're very tempting, but I do feel like still like this person doesn't want to see you only in that way, because it's almost like diminishing your glory or your essence, your beauty as a person. This could be mostly like sexual things as well, maybe sexual addiction in a certain way that they could be dealing with for some of you, because there is a lot of desire here that this person is like, you know, not really comfortable with or doesn't know how to deal with the devil coming through in this situation. Infatuation. They could have felt very infatuated by you. So this could have been just a very strong, you know, passionate beginning, and now it's sort of lessening that passionate side. That sort of powerful fire is becoming more like a gentle breeze, and some of you might be a bit confused about that, but overall it's just this person tuning back into themselves and being like, what the hell made me act like I want to burn down the whole village for this person? So yeah, they're doing self-reflection, and it's for the greater good. The greater good. And it always makes me think of Harry Potter and Grindelwald. Always, like, whenever I say it's for the greater good, I'm like, huh? Alright, so what else, Spirit? We have the King of Wands coming through here. Yeah, not wanting to come through too passionate, or not wanting to come through too lustful. They're trying to work on their passion. I feel like this person is struggling with that though, because they don't know what to do about their passion. They still do feel passionate energy towards you, but they have realized on some level that this is not a healthy type of attachment. This is not a healthy type of passion to be having for another person. So they're trying to sort of, you know, take out the fire, really. Calm themselves down. We have the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Could be dealing with a bit of stuckness in that dynamic as well. Because they do feel like they don't know really where to go with mental conflict here. When it comes to you, they know what they want to say to you, but when it comes to themselves and dealing with this more passionate energy, I feel like they really don't know what exactly is right, if they should move forward with the passion or they should sort of allow it to settle more. What is the right course of action? So I feel like they're reflecting on that here also. So let's see what else wants to come through here. We're going to just give you some guidance. Group number 3, all right, because it just feels like this is a interesting situation for you and your person. So let's see what's the guidance, what's coming through towards the future. What's coming through in the future here? We have hope and attraction. All right, so this person is going to get attracted back to you. They're going to align with you again. They're possibly also going to communicate the things that they have been wanting to communicate, so that to bring you more clarity about what's really been going on with them. Because we do have, you know, Libra coming through, and it's really aligned with this justice energy. But we also do have hope, with hope, what this feels like to me is like the star energy. Hope, blessings, optimism, healing after trauma, aligning with the higher self even more. Here is what's coming through with the daffodil energy. And yeah, attraction. Like they feel a lot of attraction to you, and in the future they're also going to be deeply attracted to you, but it just feels like it's going to be more aligned attraction. It's not going to be like almost like a frenzied fire type of attraction. It's going to be gentler, and it's going to be more romantic and more like watery, and it's going to be communicated more to you as well. So you're not going to be as confused about the whole thing as you might have been up until now, right? So that's what's coming through. Definitely a lot of hope, a lot of optimism here for the future, right? A lot of joy, playfulness coming in here as well, and also groundedness. So being more grounded, realistic, down to earth about your whole relationship within the future, right? So knowing their own limits here, knowing their own boundaries as well is what's coming through here with the Taurus energy, and respecting your boundaries and what you want and what your needs, what your desires are, and sort of trying to make that work, and overall just communicating throughout the relationship. So what's coming through here. So in terms of signs, what do we have? We have Libra coming through twice. We have Capricorn coming through twice with the devil energies. We have some Pisces here. Anything else? Spirit, Taurus, as said before here. And also we do have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming through as well. So on the bottom of the deck here you have longevity. So this relationship, it's been here a while. It's still going to be here a while. This is the type of relationship that is going to stay with you for quite a while. And this is the person that's going to sort of be on your mind for quite a while. And they're going to, you know, come back into your life as well with longevity. So it's almost like, you know, the wheel is turning. There is a lot of right timing and divine timing at play here within this relationship. So if you're, you know, sort of guided away from this person, or if circumstances guide you away from this person, take that as a sign that it's time to focus on yourself. It's time to focus on different relationships, maybe relationships with your family, friends, your other people, the other people around you, your co-workers, whatever it is, you know. Maybe you need to bring in some new friends, try some new things, you know, go out there, meet some new people. You know, you're just drawn to different things at different times, but you're always sort of going to be aligning together again in the future, right? So this is what's coming through here. We do have Scorpio energy, which just means that this relationship really runs deep for both of you, right? This is a very deep, heavy relationship, but also, you know, emotionally very transformative relationship for both of you, right? Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for listening. As always, it is such a pleasure to connect to all of you, to help bring you these messages and help bring you guidance and clarity on your path. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Share this video with someone that you love. In case any of you are interested in booking personal tarot readings, you can book through my website or my email address. It's all listed down below in the description box. And if you want 18+ tarot readings from me and to see what's going on with your person in that dimension of experiencing, you can check out Patreon for that. The link is down below. Thank you for tuning in. Love you guys. Love that you share your energy so openly with me always throughout these tarot reading channels, and I'll see you soon in one of my future videos. Hope you have a beautiful day. Bye. Namaste.